Hey there, killer. No, it's a joke. I don't think you actually murder people. That's not your job. You're a castle guard. What? I can't come visit you? What? Am I not allowed to come visit you? I have been keeping up to date on all of my contracts, and I have a little bit of free time on my hands, and I wanted to come spend that free time with you, even if you're not free right now. I can still just hang around. Loitering? Me, the personal blacksmith of the Royal Guard. No. Mm-mm. No one's gonna make me leave. Oh, you could, but will you? So I know how much you like touching me, but that's not the point. I'm not trying to break in. I'm just here, talking to you, and remembering again how cute you are. Memory does not do you justice. No, it really doesn't. I could be happy just standing here and looking at you. I said I could, I didn't say I would. That could definitely feel a little creepy. Because I want to spend more time with you. I've been getting up early and getting to work early so I can get everything done early so that I would have the free time to come and spend it with you. Because I want more of you. Well, you're always welcome back to my room later tonight. Oh, I know you can't leave just yet. You have guard duty. Your work can't exactly start early to get over early. Did that boss ever lighten up, or do they still give you a hard time? Oh, no reason. I just maybe had an idea or two to, persuade them to be less of a douche, honestly. I understand that working for the security of the royal family has got to be a really stressful job. Well, how could it not be? If something goes wrong, if something happens to any member of that family, it's the royal guard who's taking all of the blame. You didn't realize that when you signed up? Really? It feels kind of obvious to me. But I have been living here in the capital for a lot longer than you have. Maybe that could be it. I don't. You shouldn't say things like that. Even if you're joking. Especially as a member of the Royal Guard. If your boss, who still doesn't like you, were to hear that, they could have you arrested. They could have you arrested and thrown in a jail cell and locked away never to see the light of day again. More importantly, never to see me again. I can't have that. So, you shouldn't make jokes like that. It's not fair. Putting something as beautiful as you at risk of being locked away. Sorry, maybe another word then? As handsome, as gorgeous, as sexy as you. No, I didn't mean that. I just meant like a work of art. You call a work of art beautiful. Well, you might as well be. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Are you... That is a shame. But I guess that means I get to keep all of this amazingness to myself. How lucky am I? I would argue I did make my own luck. I started that blacksmith shop by myself. And I've worked with my own two hands doing some very intensive labor for many long years that got me into the position where I was able to meet you. So, is it really luck, or is it just taking advantage of the opportunities life has put in front of me? Like you wouldn't do the same. You are doing the same, though. You're not building a business, but you are establishing a name and a reputation for yourself here. Whether you remain a member of the Guard for decades to come, or move on to something else, the experiences and the relationships that you form during this time will help you moving forward in the rest of your life. Okay, when I say relationships, I don't just mean me. Well, your boss may not like you. What about your coworkers? What about the staff in the castle? What about the actual royal family themselves? Who cares if your boss doesn't like you if everyone else does? Hell, maybe you could get your boss fired and take their job. Wouldn't that be satisfying? Mm-hmm. One of the most satisfying things I could think of. A couple of others you would definitely get fired for if you tried to do them while on job, but you know exactly what I mean. Hey, have you had your lunch break yet? Well, I don't know. Sometimes these sorts of positions work odd hours and get let off for lunch or dinner or... yeah, whatever kind of break at unusual hours. You've been here that long already. How much longer until your shift's over? And they haven't let you go to eat yet? Let me guess, it's that boss, right? Where is he? I'm gonna go talk to him. No. Did you forget? My name is Jeslyn, not Karen. I don't even know anyone by that name. Well, I'm not asking to speak to a manager. I'm asking to speak to your boss to put him in his place. Not to complain about anything you've done wrong. Well, I happen to know firsthand you can do a lot of things very right. No, I won't. And I won't push any further. If you would prefer I don't go talk to your boss, I won't. I think you're wrong for making that decision, and I'm going to be vocal about that, because I could really put that prick in his place. But it's your decision. So, how about, look, I don't know, okay? I just want to hang out with you. I went by your place, you weren't there, so I came here. No, I didn't follow you. It was on the paperwork when your armor set was commissioned. I just looked it up and went to see where you were, and... yeah, looking back on it, I should have come here first. That's the less, unusual way to go about it. But I was really hoping you'd be home today. I know a lot of the guards have the day off, and I don't know how many times I can say it before it actually sticks in your head. I like you. I think you're the cutest thing I've ever seen, and I want to spend as much time with you as possible. And since I have nothing else to do today, maybe... okay, yes. I did all that work all week to get ahead on things, hoping that you'd have today off like the rest of the guards, and you don't, and I really don't have anything else I plan to do today, so here I am. Oh, I wonder, Um, how long are your shifts usually? 'Cause you've already been here for 7 hours? Really? It's only noon. They make you start that early. That's horrible. Well, I mean, I get up at 5, but I also live in the shop, and all I have to do when I get up is start the fires in the forge. I don't I don't have to put on a uniform and go standing out in the hot sunlight. Well, okay, yeah. The forge is also hot, true, but it's inside. You know, not in the sunlight. And just standing out in the sun in the armor for hours and hours and hours. It's just draining. You know what? There we go. There's my plan for the day. Well, since you won't let me go talk to your boss and have them treat you with more respect, the respect you deserve, I will hang out here until you're all done, and then I will walk back to your place with you and help you unwind from this really unfair position you have. Well, of course, they treat the newbie like trash. It's almost a rite of passage in any sort of militant organization, and that includes guards. Because I like to sit at that tavern, you know the one, and listen to the guards complain about their work while they're drunk. You know, they really should teach them not to do that. If I were an enemy spy, I could pick up a lot of valuable information. Really, you get a couple of drinks in these guys, and they just won't stop talking. Not that you'd know anything about that, right? Come on. We had a great conversation that night. I know you didn't drink as much as some of your coworkers do, and frankly, that's incredibly responsible and a bit of a turn on. No, I'm serious. It shows to me that you take your work seriously. Yeah, you like to unwind and relax. Who doesn't? But you don't let it go too far, to the point where it could ruin everything. You know how many former guards and former soldiers end up losing their lives in the bottom of a bottle? It's a lot. A depressingly large number, if I'm very honest with you. And you, at least at the moment, have a very good habit, very good self-control in this regard. I have seen what can happen to people who don't have that. And a lot of them don't. Drop their entire paycheck at the bar. You didn't. Don't think I didn't notice when we were at your place. I saw just how well maintained everything there was. You were the type of person to take a very good care of everything so that it is always ready. And given your performance later that night, I would definitely say that my assessment was right. I know it was. You don't survive the upbringing I did without picking up a few survival skills. And one of them is learning who can be trusted and who can't. And a lot of that comes down to the daily habits they make. Because you, might have left some things out that I snooped in while you were using the bathroom. Hey, at least I'm admitting it. That's gotta count for something, right? I'm sorry. I will not go through your things again. It was a violation of privacy, and I shouldn't have done it. It's no excuse. My natural curiosity is a lot higher than humans. Because I need to know things. I don't know why, I just do. You have my word that I will do better. Which, specifically in this context, means I will not snoop in your things. I will not. Can you at least tell me something? Like secret? I need to know things. It's not a secret that you like me, otherwise you wouldn't be putting up with me talking your ear off while you're supposed to be working. Well, maybe you would. I don't think you would. No, I didn't think so. You know, something my father told me when I was very little, before everything kind of went to hell. He told me that what determines the quality of someone's spirit is how they treat those who have no ability to... What? That was a long time ago. I don't remember the exact words, but basically how people treat those who cannot stand up for themselves. That's how you tell how good of a person someone is. And hey, we're talking about you right now, not about me. You, the cute knight, the hot body. You are the kindest person I've met, putting up with all of the bullshit this boss is throwing at you, and you won't even let me go give them a piece of my mind. See, but that's it right there. You're doing it again right now. You want only the best for everyone, even the people that a lot of others would argue don't deserve it. And that is the mark of an incredible man. That is the mark of someone worthy of respect. And exceptionally worthy of my time and attention and affection. So when I say I'm not going anywhere, I do actually mean it. I have nothing better to do, and if you're going to be here on shift for another 5 hours, then you're going to at least have some company. So why don't you tell me, what, this door, because I've never been allowed in there. No, they bring me in through a different entrance. I don't know what's in there. What's in there? Come on, you can tell me. I'm not going to tell anyone. Fine, I'll drop that. Fine. Oh, hey, what about... Who's that over there? Oh, that's your boss. Oh, damn it, I promised I wouldn't do anything. He's not going to yell at you if I'm here, is he? If he does, can I go at him then? I can. Oh, you really are the best. No. It's, self-defense. Sure it is. Hello, everyone. Star here. And thank you for listening to this video, audio, vadio kind of thing. Now then, this is the 4th part in our Lioness blacksmith series. It's been a little bit since we had one. This is likely going to be the finale. I want to tie it up and get other stories and other ideas flowing. I have a lot of fun just making up new characters and new ideas and new stories and different stuff, and trying to keep a consistent character and a consistent storyline and keep track of all the different storylines I have going at any different time. It can feel like there's a lot of pressure that I 100% am putting on myself. This is nobody else's fault, it's all mine. But a lot of pressure to make sure I do right by, the story so far. And I've found that the more sequels something gets, the more difficult it is to get myself to make another one. It's a bit of a struggle for me. We have the Orc series hasn't had an update in forever, and well, that's the reason why. I don't want to make the wrong decision. I'm overthinking it. At the end of the day, that's what it is. I'm overthinking it, and I'm working on it. But for now, at least, this is probably the end of the story of Jeslyn and the Royal Knight. Which, when I phrase it that way, sounds really cool. Which, when I phrase it that way, sounds really cool. And yeah. Yeah, I had fun. This is a good character. I like her. Not my favorite, no, but a very good one. Thank you all for liking, subscribing, commenting, hell, even disliking. Is that... I know they hide the numbers, but like, I'm pretty sure you can still click it. Yeah, you can still dislike. Anything you do to interact with the video at all, thank you. Thank you. That is literally the foundation of any channel on YouTube. You guys watching or listening or hell, falling asleep and just letting this play in the background maybe. I know I tend to do that with a couple of channels. Still, anything, any of that, thank you, all of you. This channel wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. Which is exactly why I am starting up this Fan Friday thing, because I like it and I want to get more audience involvement, if you will, and feedback, because I may do things kind of improv, so I don't have a script or anything, but even just a sentence or two here and there can combine together to make something great. Thank you all so very much, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.